This is your quick reminder that the new Gingium signature hoodies are now available for sale. These hoodies are super, super soft, super warm, super comfortable. We went all out and got some of the nicest quality actual hoodie we could find. If you're not looking to get a hoodie, we have the design available in shirts as well. These are the softest shirt you will ever find. Now we have super limited quantities of these. We have 70 hoodies and 70 shirts. If you want one, get them before they're gone. Ladies and gents, today is the day. Today is the day that we dyno the built Civic. As you guys can probably tell, we are here at Mike's shop yet again. The B18 is all broken in. Mike is just getting the dyno ready right now, and then we're just gonna throw it on and start doing the tuning. As a refresher, we got a max speeding rod turbo kit on here, max speeding rod turbo, intercooler, Dishwork injectors, Mishimoto cooling system, and we're gonna give it pretty much all the boost. The limiting factor for today is going to be the intercooler. So we're gonna see how much power we can make until the intake temps start rising. Just as a reminder, this is a fully built B18 B1 non-VTEC. We got a fully built trans, built head. All the supporting stuff should be there to make really big power. No compression.
Right. You see the exhaust?
Yeah. Well, things were going great. We were in the middle of a dyno pull. Well, no, we weren't actually even doing pulls yet. Mike was just getting all the part throttle stuff dialed. And then in the middle of that little pull, something happened and a bunch of smoke came out the exhaust. Water sprayed all over the engine bay. So it's either a blown head gasket, lifted the head, blew the head gasket, or it's a cracked sleeve. Now we tried to start it and it has zero compression on like any cylinder. It won't run whatsoever. So we're gonna pull it off the dyno, drain the oil, see what's in there, and figure it out.
Oh yeah. It's all coolant.
Oh my God. So, it's not the head gasket. Well, it is kind of the head gasket, but obviously we have bigger issues. 3 destroyed sleeves, and then this one, that's the piston ring sitting on top of the piston. You might be asking, what the heck happened? At first, we didn't really know what happened, but I have since discovered what has happened. The wastegate didn't open. And even though we were doing just a part throttle pull, part throttle tuning, the engine started to make boost, the wastegate didn't open, it made more boost and more boost and more boost until the B18, it blew up like a balloon. It just poof, popped like a balloon. I mean, if you look at the cylinders, they're destroyed. That turbo must have been making some steam when this thing blew up. I mean, those sleeves are good for supposedly 500 horsepower. That's about 30 pounds of boost on the turbo that we were using. So the turbo must have been making more than 30 pounds of boost on a part throttle pull, which was crazy. So now is the real shitty part. Why did the wastegate not open? Well, I made a huge mistake and I put the vacuum line on the wrong port of the wastegate. So instead of the boost pressure opening the wastegate, it was actually holding the wastegate shut even more. So this line right now is going to the top of the wastegate, and when you pressurize that, pushes the wastegate closed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I'm obviously really, really angry at myself and just really angry in general and really upset. It really stings because there could have been a couple of things that saved the motor. For instance, if we had a standalone instead of chipped ECU, it would have had some protections against overboost and such. Would have cut off the engine before it blew up. It's the stupidest mistake I could have made. It's the most catastrophic mistake I could have made. And it just costs us a beautifully perfect, fully built B18. And what really sucks is that this wasn't my engine. Yeah, it was free, cool, but I just ruined John's engine. I know you're watching this, John. Sorry, man. I honestly feel really dumb that I'm this upset about this. I mean, it was a free car, it was a free engine, but I think that's actually what makes it so upsetting for me, is because I was not the one who paid to have this built. I'm not really the one who has to pay for my mistake. I was given this as a gift, knowing that I'd finish it, I'd make a bunch of power, I'd make some cool videos with it. And that's not happening anymore. So I think that's why I'm so upset. Let this be a lesson that no matter how much expertise you have in a field, you can always make a mistake. And a small mistake can lead to a really bad result. You know, everyone makes mistakes. We're all human. It's true, unfortunately. For the first 2 days after I realized that this was my fault, I did nothing. I mean, I was just so angry with myself mostly that I just kind of wanted to feel miserable. It was an honest mistake. I mean, I didn't do it on purpose, obviously, but I was still just so upset with myself. Eventually, I actually began to accept what I had done and, get over it. There's no point in dwelling in the past. Obviously, I made a mistake, I fucked it up, cool. But that is a much harder thing to do than you'd think. Like I said, even now, just looking at it and talking about it makes me upset and don't want to do it. Don't want to work on it. Don't want to do anything with it. I never thought I would say these words, but I think this situation is worse than the Previa. I want to end this video off by apologizing to you guys because I know a lot of you guys were excited to see this thing rip, and so was I. It's unfortunate that this happened, but it did. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with the car quite yet, whether I'm going to put a stock motor back in or part it out and get rid of it. But either way, I don't think I'll be making any more videos on it. The videos on this car did not perform well at all, and they're going to be even worse now that it doesn't have a built motor. So at this point, it is worth it for me to stop making videos on it and to start on the next project. So, I'll see you guys in the next video.